If you are excited for this video to know proper strategies to increase strength and muscle in your luteal phase, give this video a like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I post all about hormone balance and optimization using workouts and nutrition. And so you'll get more of that if you subscribe down below and hit that bell to be notified every time I post a new video on menstrual cycle health, fitness, and nutrition. And if you don't know me yet, I am Omega Zumpano. I am an exercise scientist, menstrual cycle educator, and founder of one of the first personal training certifications to teach personal trainers how to optimize and balance their hormones. So if you are a personal trainer and you're like, that is right up my alley, I want to do that, then you can apply for the Confident Menstrual Cycle Coach Academy below. First things first, I want to share one of my clients who just had amazing results. And she says, after finishing this course and putting into practice with my clients the past few months, I can confidently say that this has been the most rewarding investment and leap of faith that I've ever made. Thank you, Emma. I came into this course frustrated and feeling stuck with clients who needed more support in their health and fitness journey. And isn't that true? Cycle syncing is such like a trending topic. Hormone balance is also trending, and clients feel stuck. And she says, for myself as well, I knew there was way more to health than just macros and workouts, but I wasn't sure where to start with helping my clients. Can I get an amen? So I'm so thankful for this course and confident it has brought me with clients who need and want to know their bodies more. And then she goes on to say more, but I want to make this video as efficient as possible for you. If you're not familiar with what the luteal phase is, but you're like very interested to learn about this topic, let's look at that. So the luteal phase happens after ovulation. And in this video right here, I talk about how to identify the different phases of the menstrual cycle. So if you want to know more about the menstrual cycle, watch this video next. Anyway, so the luteal phase can be most characterized by an increase in basal body temperature. And that increase in basal body temperature around from 0.5 degrees Fahrenheit to 1 degree Fahrenheit can tell us that we have indeed ovulated. So that's the first place to start. And the temperature will stay raised until menstruation, usually. And if you want to know more about luteal phase training, I recommend you watch this video next. So we have the two videos to watch next. We have the one on cycle balancing basics, and then we have the one on luteal phase training. So I put that in the description below so you can go watch it after this video. Make sure to make a note that you want to do that and then go and do it. So we're going to review this study by Wogelmuth, and what Wogelmuth showed us is that we have an increased protein catabolism in this phase. So we're breaking down more protein in general. We have an increased need, I guess, for fat with exercise, and I'll share more about why that is. And we have a decreased carb use when it comes to exercise. We might also notice some blood sugar insufficiency happen during this phase of the cycle as well. And so with all that, we want to be very specific about our nutrition. If you're strength training or doing any anaerobic or power training in the luteal phase, you might notice that you're not recovering as well. And so increasing your protein intake is going to serve you by decreasing your PMS symptoms and also increasing your recovery and potentially your sports performance as well, because you just have more juice in the tank for sports performance, workout performance, whatever you want to call it. The study by Draper and colleagues showed us that we have a crazy amount of amino acids being used by our bodies in this phase of the cycle. Why that is because our uterus is using a metric butt ton of amino acids in order to build up the lining. And it wants to build up the lining because progesterone is coming online. And progesterone is saying to your body, hey, we might conceive a baby, so let's make this house really nice and sweet and soft for the potential baby. Now you're like, I don't want a baby, but your body still needs that progesterone because as estrogen dips, progesterone is what keeps us happy and sane and balanced during this phase of the cycle. So we also have an increased fat utilization in this phase of our cycle. That just means our body is using fat more for exercise and more efficiently in exercise. And consequently, in the early luteal phase, we also have an increase in endurance performance. So that's like aerobic performance, like going for a long run. And so with that, we might have an increased need for fat as well as a macronutrient to get throughout the luteal phase. So far we're eating more fat and more protein, okay? And the study by Wogelmuth also showed us that we have less insulin, less carbohydrate tolerance in this phase as well. So that means we're not using carbs as efficiently for our workouts. We're not using carbs as efficiently in our day-to-day life. And you might be like, but I crave carbs and I crave sugar in the luteal phase. I want you, if this is you, then I want you to try increasing your protein and fat intake and still see if you crave the same amount of carbs, because it might just be that you aren't craving as many carbs when you get the other macronutrients in check cyclically. So that just means, again, eating more protein and fat in your luteal phase. One thing that could be true for you also is that with this increase in progesterone, you might have delayed gastric transit, which could result in constipation. And pooping is actually one of the key ways that we get rid of estrogen in the body. And so eating enough fiber is going to really be supportive for you, because fiber and B vitamins work together to take the toxins or the excess estrogen from the liver and transport it down to the colon, where it can be pooped out. Dunzo. And if we don't have enough fiber and B vitamins to do that, we aren't giving our gut the right, I guess, cues to help facilitate that transportation system. If you are a coach and you're like, I want to be an expert on this topic, make sure to apply for the Confident Menstrual Cycle Coach Academy. That's also in the description below. So many goodies in the description below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, leave your comments, questions, and ideas down below, and I will see you in the next video.